Right now, this man is beginning a 6.5-year prison sentence for his role in the massive Feeding Our Future pandemic meal fraud scheme. Abdinasir Abshir is also required to pay back more than $2.2 million of taxpayer money he stole. The judge today handed down a stiff sentence, citing Abshir's involvement in witness tampering during the trial for convicted ringleader Amy Bach. Gordon Severson in the courtroom and joins us with an update. Gordon?
Yeah, going into court today, Abshir knew he was going to prison since there was a guilty plea. The judge had a sentencing window to work with, and she went with the toughest sentence possible, 78 months, 6.5 years, to send a message that if you try to intimidate a witness in a federal courthouse, you will be held accountable. In an orange jail jumpsuit, Abdinasir Abshir walked into court smiling as he waved to his family in the back of the courtroom. Minutes later, he was crying as he told Judge Nancy Brassel serving time in jail has changed him for the better, saying now that he isn't on drugs, this is the best he has felt in a long time. He also asked the judge to be released from jail for a short time so he could enjoy a small amount of freedom and then turn himself into prison. His defense attorney begrudgingly made that request, admitting this has never happened during his entire career. To that, prosecutors said, quote, "I'm not even going to respond to that request." Judge Brassel agreed Abshir would go straight from jail to prison for 78 months, and he would have to pay more than $2.2 million in restitution for his cut of the $5.4 million that was taken through his fraudulent meal site in Mankato, stigma-free. The nonprofit was founded by Minneapolis City Council member Jamal Osman, who transferred control of the organization shortly before the fraud scheme started. Abshir received a harsh sentence because he also tried to intimidate a witness during the trial of Amy Bach, the top defendant in the Feeding Our Future fraud scheme. Court records show Abshir walked up to a witness who was about to testify and tried to get them to go into the bathroom with him to talk. Judge Brassel said this act of witness tampering factored heavily into her sentence, calling it a blatant and egregious act that happened just 50 feet from this very courtroom. Abshir is the 23rd defendant who has been sentenced in the Feeding Our Future fraud scheme. U.S. Attorney Daniel Rosen says, quote, "Today's sentence makes it clear that justice is not for sale, and those who try to buy their way out of accountability will not succeed."
Thank you, Gordon.